Today marks the 9th day of Dhul Hijjah, also known as Yawmul Arafat, or a day of Arafat, a day before the celebrations of Eid al-Adha, and is one of the most important days in the Islamic calendar.
Yawmul Arafat. Yawmu in the language means day. Arafat is a name of a hill, a mountain in Mecca. It's called Arafat. This day, Arafat, it has a lot of why it is called Arafat. First of all, is because this is the day believed in the history of Islam. This is the day when Adam, after being thrown out from the heaven down, and his wife Hawa, they came and met on that mountain, and then he asked whether you know me. Arafat, that means do you know me? That's why that mountain is named Arafat, with the time where they met, Adam and Eve.
On this day, Muslims are encouraged to do things which bring them closer to Allah, like fasting, giving zakat, helping the needy, and mention Allah in plenty.
And there, Allah says, the Prophet Muhammad tells Muslims that is the time you have to always give supplication, whether you are there or not. Like for us here, you always have to say, Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, Subhanallah al-azim, Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, Subhanallah al-azim. This supplication here should continue in our tongues.
Juma Bakiti, a Muslim scholar at Uganda National Mosque, explains what this day is all about when the last verse of the Quran was sent by Angel Jibril to the Prophet.
Now this Arafat has a spiritual importance. It has a lot of spiritual importance. For example, the last verse of the Quran, when Allah was sending down Jibril to Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the venue where that verse was sent to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was in Arafat, in the valley of Arafat. That is the time when the verse came to him, Al-yawma akmaltu lakum dinakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'amati wa raditu lakum al-islam dina. That this is the day I've perfected for you your religion, and I have akmaltu lakum dinakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'amati. My favors, I've already accomplished my favors upon you. Wa raditu lakum islam dina. Allah says, today I have handed you over, or given you Islam as your religion on that mountain.
Arafat is also believed to be a mountain where Ibrahim was going to sacrifice his son Ismail as a fulfillment of God's commands.
In order to do that, Allah instructed him to slaughter his only son. Now you can imagine how painful it is. A child is something not to joke with. But if somebody agrees to do it for the sake of Allah, yet now Allah doesn't tell us to slaughter our children. Allah only tells us to sacrifice money, to sacrifice cows, to sacrifice animals, yet it's still difficult to us. There is more attachment to Ibrahim than any other. Because every time we say, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad, kama sallaita ala Ibrahim. In every prayer we do, we mention the name of Ibrahim because of the quality Ibrahim has that we should emulate for ourselves, but also teach our children to do the same.
Tomorrow will mark the 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, and Muslims after Eid prayers. Those who can manage are encouraged to slaughter animals. Saddam Mubale, UBC News, Kampala.